Gullible Indian Muslim youths are the fresh recruitment targets of Gulf-based radicals. An extensive investigation by Indian agencies has unveiled a diabolic design that principally involves enticing these youths into relocating themselves to these countries under employment pretext and then radicalizing them for violence. Southern Indian towns and rural areas have been their prime picks. We have an entire story for you.
India, the origin country to largest number of professional migrants, is not just receiving huge remittances but a complementary, invisible and rapidly expanding threat of terrorism too. The terrorist organizations, be it Islamic State or Pak-backed groups who have failed to generate a radical impression in India, are systematically targeting Indian youths in other parts of the Muslim world. The findings of India's premier anti-terrorism agency NIA are worrying. A raid conducted recently in the southern India state of Kerala found that the Gulf operatives have already managed to make inroads into groups of semi-educated and gullible Muslim youths. And they have not just established a communication system, but a massive flow of information, both religious and radical, is being received and reciprocated.
Recently, NIA has busted a linkage between 7 Keralites and some terror organization which were earlier linked with Al-Qaeda. It's also known that a fair amount of South Indians have a diaspora in Gulf countries and certain other Islamic countries, and some of them may come in contact with the radicalized elements.
The modus operandi has been simple. Mark those who are vulnerable, lure them into applying for Gulf-based employment, and then exploit their religious prejudices, indoctrinate them with hate, and launch them. These people are made to believe that they are a part of the larger cause of Ummah, and their prime objective in this life is to ensure a global caliphate by all and every means. Criminal intimidation and coercion is applied to those who do not fall in line or try to back out after knowing the reality. These exercises have been in existence for a significant period of time but gained momentum, especially after ISIS unleashed itself in early years of this century. However, more shocking is the fact that these radicals have managed to escape the law in these countries. Schools teaching hardline versions of Islam are not just growing in number, but they are openly advocating their inclination towards violence-oriented ambitions. Governments haven't cared.
I think government is doing a fair amount of action to investigate and bust out such linkages. And the fact that these linkages are being highlighted time and again means that adequate efforts by intelligence agencies and security agencies are in place and being put in practice.
The advent of the internet followed by social media has equipped them with a new arm. After upgrading the conventional platforms of madrasas and mosques, they have now tapped the potential of social media. They mislead youth through disinformation campaigns and venomous literature. Law enforcement agencies concede that scrutiny and suspension of such proliferating social media accounts has become one of the biggest challenges for them. New Delhi is cracking down on operatives running these accounts, and agencies have stepped up their investigation. They say, while this crime is stretching out, they are braced to take it head on and eliminate it.